You know what day it is? It's the first day of the summer fly-in season. I think.
It may not be summer fly-in season yet, but it is definitely summer fly-in planning season. The Sun and Fun NOTAM came out yesterday. They have completely changed the beginning of the VFR arrival procedure. Up through 2022, aircraft converged on the power plant at the northeast corner of Lake Parker. The 2023 Fun NOTAM, instead of converging on Lake Parker, traffic converges on Lake Myrtle, about 6 miles to the east of the power plant. Like AirVenture Oshkosh did a few years ago, they are adding length to the beginning of the procedure so that people have more space to get themselves spaced out and situated for the approach. I think it's going to be very interesting to see if people can properly identify Lake Myrtle based on the diagram that's in the NOTAM. It would be nice if the Sun and Fun organization published an updated NOTAM that had the exact GPS coordinates of that lake. There are other lakes around it that could easily be mistaken for Lake Myrtle.
Fly to Lake Myrtle, located along Highway 570, approximately 6 miles east of the North Shore Power Plant. Here's Lake Myrtle. Everyone's to fly to there and then head west to the power plant. Lakeland Airport, Lake Parker. This point is the actual power plant. This point is the nominal location of the power plant from the NOTAM. This is the location of what I think is Lake Myrtle. I'm not going to show you those coordinates because I don't want to become the source for misinformation, but it looks to me like Lake Myrtle is about 3 nautical miles to the east of the nominal muster point for past NOTAMs, and so it's about 5 nautical miles east of the power plant itself, so 6 miles is not too far off. The problem will be identifying Lake Myrtle from the air visually. I think it will be very easy to mix up with these two lakes because the NOTAM diagram only displays one lake and it displays it much bigger in comparison to Lake Parker. The airport, Lake Parker, here's the power plant. From the NOTAM map, it could easily be that this, or maybe this, is Lake Myrtle, but it's not. That is the one right next to the highway. I guess the highway is part of the spotting pattern for the lake to begin the procedure. Based on recent years of Sun and Fun beginning the approach several miles east of the power plant point, I was actually in the middle of creating a video of how I would plan to fly this approach by creating my own virtual line on the map. So I think it's hilarious what they've done with the actual Sun and Fun approach because it basically is that.
That is one big change for this year. I haven't gone all the way through the document. I only got as far as this and realized, oh, that's big news. Be sure to read, as always, the entire NOTAM several times before you fly. Do not crack it open
For the first time.
while you're in flight. Have a list of the frequencies you're going to use for the VFR approach taped to your panel. Do not be fishing in the document while you are trying to avoid other aircraft. And maybe I'll see people at Sun and Fun myself. Maybe I'll be able to fly there this year, who knows? Study the NOTAM, have a list of frequencies, stay current, fly safe, and never stop figuring stuff out.